All right, what is up, YouTube? Back again. All right, now I know you see the market dipping over 250 points. You see the Nasdaq down over 100 points, S&P down, and you know what people are pricing in. They're pricing in maybe an impeachment by Donald Trump, or some negative news that will come out to end Trump's presidency in the White House. Now, with that being said, we must pay attention to stocks that are that have growth names, or excuse me, company with growth names, or stocks that have really outstanding charts and probably get affected by the market anytime a sell-off does happen. So let's go ahead and share the screen like I always do. Uh, let's jump right into it. All right. So we see Chemical Cores down, or Chemours down just about $2. This should be used as an advantage, or to go ahead and buy some shares here. So we're gonna go ahead and buy some shares here with the account right here. I shouldn't have sold my shares at 39, but it is what it is. All right, so it looks like I have zero buying power. I wonder what's going on here. But we see the market just about dipping over, getting close to that 300-point level. I'm looking at Berkshire Hathaway, thinking about buying that. It's like I said, growth name over time. We use those pullbacks to get in those growth names, so that way we'll have a really good position. We see Disney definitely selling off. Home Depot definitely turning, kind of negative on us. We still have, a pretty good buying price on Home Depot. We see the bullish sentiment is there for Home Depot, and we see that did, really good that quarter. Also, we see Honeywell, kind of going back to that 130 level. Lululemon touching $49. Starbucks hitting $59.70. Twilio bouncing up to $25. Now, this is a stock that turns pretty positive here on any kind of news, or it doesn't really move with the market, but we will see at the end of the day exactly how Twilio will turn out. So TNA is definitely one we need to pay attention to, because it is a small cap. It's a way to invest in small cap companies instead of buying those penny stocks that people love to buy and probably hold them for a long time. This is definitely one way to actually take advantage of that selling power that we do have on the street, and go ahead and put your money to use on this dip right here. Now we do see block trades right here, Southwest Energy, and then we have Square block trades of just about half a million shares being exchanged here. People are definitely taking advantage of this volatility in the market. I did sell my shares at $20, and we see, this $20 handle is trying to hold. We're getting close to that daily moving average. Everywhere we're getting close to that daily moving average, and it looks like we might break down even lower. We see the Dow Jones Industrial ETF just broke below its daily movement average. Now that lets us know that sellers are in charge of the stock. It doesn't, particularly let us know when the selling is going to be done, but it lets us know the sellers are in charge of the stock. And if we were to get an uptick, let's say we finished the day positive, if that were to happen, this thing breaks back above this resistance level, because it was support at one point. It breaks back above this resistance level and tries to get above this daily movement average. Typically, if a stock tries to get above the daily movement average, it's usually rejected. But if we get enough bulls coming in here, we can break through that daily movement average as resistance really easily. Now, with that being said, we can check out Honeywell. I definitely want to own some of these names on weakness. And, as you see right here, we definitely are getting weakness right here. RSI 58. We see the RSI for Honeywell is just about, at 70 to 69, just about for about a couple of weeks here. A lot of bullish sentiment here. You go ahead and collect the dividend probably sometime soon here. Expedia, definitely a name that keeps running higher and higher. Not really sure when that's going to go down, but as we see right here, not really affected by the market sell-off that we are experiencing here. We see Disney, like I said, definitely hitting that oversold level. We see downward momentum. Talking also, it lets you know what the momentum is for the stock. Definitely about to pierce through this right here, and lets us know that downward momentum is still not okay. And the next support level for the stock will probably be at 103. So it lets us know that the stock has downward momentum, probably all the way to the 103 level. When the stock was at 108, excuse me, I was thinking that the stock may go to 105. Now that I see we're closer to 105, I'm thinking we might go to 103. And as we see right here, we're getting huge block trades. Pay attention to the block right here. We're getting huge block trades on different stocks because people are definitely taking advantage of all types of downward momentum in the market. We see another block trade coming out of here. TransUnion. People are taking advantage of this, opportunity to go ahead and buy stocks. I'm not sure when the market will turn back bullish, but right now we're definitely dealing with a sell-off, and people are trying to price in that Trump impeachment. So I might, start buying positions here. We see the downward momentum for Home Depot is definitely, hitting levels, probably about to break this daily moving average here. Like I said, all stocks have just about broken their daily moving average. We have the video game stocks definitely getting close to daily moving average. You see right here, really good support, but right now we're getting close to daily moving average. These stocks are definitely coming down. This is the sell-off that we definitely needed for stocks to come down, give people an opportunity to go ahead and buy. So right now, this is definitely a time for you to go ahead and buy stocks. I mean, we see, the stocks are definitely getting bullish every single time. There's barely any dips for you to take advantage of. This might be the time for you to take advantage of those dips and go ahead and, get a position in on these stocks. We see Berkshire Hathaway hitting 162. This is definitely, a time for people to go ahead and take advantage of the, of the weakness that we do see here. And we see the XIV definitely getting levels of 75, 49. Definitely let us know the weakness is there. Now, the only scary part about this is that if it breaks the support handle, we definitely go lower. And the only problem with definitely going lower is that, $70 might be the next level. Like I said, we do $5 increments. We see 85 got close. Couldn't go to 85. So we tested back at $80. $80 couldn't hold. Now we're back at 75. So this is another way for you to look at, the stock charts and, measure market strength. So if you're looking for, a way to buy into market strength, this is definitely one. We see the stock is down about $7, down about 8%. Now, this does come with volatility and some risk added onto it. If you're able to go ahead and get in on a good position, go ahead, because, this thing really doesn't sell off anytime soon. But we do see the downward momentum is, kind of I would say slightly getting us there. But, I don't see any downward momentum just yet. We have to see more sellers come in and dump more stocks. But right now, we're definitely dealing with a sell-off. And, stock prices are trying to recover here. We were down about 280, 85. Now we're down about 240. So, like I said, people are definitely trying to take advantage of this weakness here in the market. We see Apple definitely meeting back up with the daily moving average here. I think 150 is where Apple is trading at right now. Remember, like I said, this is a 20-minute delay. So we see XLF definitely trading on weakness. This is definitely leading the sell-off that we are seeing here today. And I'm just thinking maybe people are coming in buying stock because they see that the market is down, and this might be the time for people to, go ahead, jump in the market. But we see upward momentum is definitely coming back up for the Dow Jones. So this might signal a buying signal for people. But right now, this is definitely a time for you to take advantage and buying stocks. I can't, I have to keep saying it, guys, because that way you can take advantage of this market sell-off, and that way you can secure some gains for the next coming years, or for the next couple months, or for the next coming weeks. So, like I said, the one way to benefit the biggest is buying XIV. We see it hitting those oversold levels. You might want to buy this. Like I said, very volatile in price. So we need to pay attention to that. And we do see, breaking through that resistance level or the support level is going to be acting as resistance next time it ticks up. So pay attention to that, guys. Another thing, we do see oil definitely ticking up way higher. Like I said, I see oil prices at $60. Like I said, people were still doubting me when I said oil will bounce right here. We see a bounce from $45. Now we're going to $50. We can look at it from a $5 increment level. And also we see that, upper momentum is kind of dying off in oil. So we might see this cross back over, to the downside. But I do see oil starting to get very bullish since, every time we get an inventory number, it's coming back really good. And like I said, extending those production cuts are really going to help oil, for the next coming years as it ticks up. So with that being said, guys, that's all I have for you. Pay attention to the growth stocks that are selling off. If you find some growth stocks that are selling off, make sure that you take a note of it. And if it, buy a position here, if the market ticks down any lower, but you buy more, But typically, you want to get in at a base position to start buying stocks at at a on market weakness. And if stocks go lower, this is your opportunity for you to buy more and take advantage of it. Like I said, so that's all I have for you. Take care.